Hi there guys, it's Ross at FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart. Here in Pattaya, we're going to do a little Baht bus tour. Just want to show you how the Baht buses work. Normally 10 baht per trip. I don't really use them, to be fair, so it's going to be something different for me. But they're nice and easy, nice and cheap, get you around the town, and we're going to finish off with a lovely bit of tom yum in one of my favourite little places. Good day coming up. Okay, so you can see the grass just in the background here. I'm going to try and flag a Baht bus down. Today I have to do minimal walking, which will be a bit of a change. A bit of a shame actually, I like walking about. Works off all the food. First Baht bus straight away down towards Walking Street. It's pretty bumpy, so I've tried to keep the camera as still as possible, and I'm just going to give it a beat now and then I'll walk the rest of the way. Up here, there we go. Okay, so I could have got the Baht bus all the way down to Walking Street, but I wanted to jump off because there's some great little bits of street food and little side shops and things just down here that I wanted to show you before I get down there. For 10 baht, it really doesn't matter anyway. I was the only customer on there, bless them.
You keep hurting, I close a book, but you just start another chapter. You keep ticking, you keep freaking, I quell the flames that you just start another fire. I keep trying, I keep dying, I feel the flames, they always keep rising. I'm always hurting, forever yearning, for the feeling of your love once more, yeah.
I absolutely love the amount of fresh fruit and vegetables you can get here. There's so many people down here buying the stuff, which means you know that all the stuff most of the stuff at the vendors is all fresh and in a local restaurant. Just a little tip, as you might be able to see, there's 2 or 3 Baht buses just sat here. Normally they're taking a break or something. If you do go up to them and you speak to the driver, they'll assume that you're hailing it as a cab. It'll still only be about probably 100 baht for a longish journey. But if you want to just get the 10 baht ones, you just flag them down, jump on.
I'm lying down, eyes closed, inside of me, feelings grow, open wide, eyes glow, feelings I can never.
Came down here and showed you this on a video a couple of years ago. Just wanted to let you see what it looks like now. A lot of boats out there, a lot of them still will be working, a lot of them sadly not. Tourism, most of these things out here will be relying on tourism, large groups going out and about. We are going to be going out doing a boat trip to Koh Larn, which is something I haven't done yet since I've been coming here, so I thought I'd save that to show you guys on camera. I don't often venture down to Beach Road much at night. In the daytime I do always come down here on my walks, but there are plenty of bars and things that I can see that are open. Remember, it's January 2022 at the moment, so you could be watching this at any point, in which case hopefully at any point in the future this will all be up and running and everything's open 24 hours, brilliant. But at the moment, until 9 o'clock, unless some of them decide to do the sneaky lock-ins, until 9 o'clock there's still plenty of places down here on Beach Road. I've certainly seen that. I haven't been to other beaches in Thailand. This is the only one I can compare to. I haven't been to those chocolate box kind of images of Phuket and, you know, a lot of the other beautiful places, if you like, in Thailand. This is to show you that there's absolutely nothing wrong at all with this beach. It's nice and clean, considering the area that Pattaya is mainly known for. This meets with my approval, this. So as this is a one-way bit here, just before Walking Street, I could jump on a Baht bus down here because the road has to curve round anyway, but it could just take me straight back up towards where my condo is. So I'm going to wait, get up to Second Road, and then go straight along, kind of parallel to the end of the beach road here, which is where we're going to end up. Alright, so in the distance there are about 4 or 5 Baht buses sitting there. Because we're at the beginning of a road, beginning of a route, I might have to go back on what I said earlier. So sometimes you might well jump on one that's just sat there, but make sure they and you know it's just a 10 Baht bus, and they're not taking you off to, you know, Phuket for 5 million Baht. Right, so there's a lot parked up there, so I'm going to try and flag one down instead. Won't be one for ages now, will there? Brilliant. These guys aren't overly sympathetic to filming, I'll tell you that much. It's a bit bumpy. That's our Baht bus just sat in the background. Seems a perfect place to stop. Get off here, another 10 Baht, because we're just down the end, right down the end, towards where I'd normally walk, and the main big intersection. You saw the Baht buses there were carried on straight across the intersection, so I made a good job getting off because I wanted to head down towards the beach road again. You might be able to see in the distance there, it's literally a few minutes walk, so you could jump on another bus from here, but a few minutes walk, and then I'll show you that end of the beach. Another little Baht bus, and then eat. As a little side thought, I'll be careful after a few Samsungs when you're over it. As you can see, health and safety and maintenance of cars and things aren't particularly high on their priority. Or you could look at it that they are, and they're just not done yet. It's not, is it? Another one of my fans, clearly. Go up to him, run away. Got to be a woman, innit? So you can see we're down on the beach road now. There's some kind of image of the king there. So you have to be very careful and respectful. So I'm filming a little bit out here because it may even be against the rules to film an image of the king. I was a little bit a bit drunk in a pub a few years ago. I didn't have any pockets, so I put my money down in my pants, and they were horrified. And they were like, "You can't do that." But they understood, and they said, "No, it's a one-off. It's a one-off." Because obviously it's disrespecting the king's image if you're smearing his face all over you. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be the case in most countries, but they're incredibly respectful, and I quite like that. So the huts and things you can see in the background there, sometimes they're just beach beds and lounges, sometimes they're food and drink, sometimes they're little souvenirs, sometimes they're just huts. So essentially this is going to take us back round past Walking Street and back up the South Pattaya Road, which is where the hotel that I'm staying at is, but more importantly it's up near where Lek Pizza is, which I've never had a pizza out there before, but it's where they do some great Thai food. You do kind of sometimes have to guess where these things are going, because if you ask them, like I said, it may look like you want to hail them as a cab. So kind of guess for 10 Baht, if you have to go a bit further, jump off, get another one or have a walk, not the end of the world. It's very stop-start though. So there we go, we came to a natural stop there anyway. We're back outside that kind of religious palace thing that I showed earlier. We've kind of done a full circle really, although you have to double back on yourselves a couple of times because it's a one-way street. I'm going to hail another one to head us up towards Lek Pizza now. Okay, the last pass part of the day. Been out for about an hour and a half. You can see all the little stalls earlier that we looked at. go then. So I just got the last one, dropped me off just outside the CAT building, which is just down the road from where this little restaurant is that I'm going to head to now. I spent 40 baht, I think. So I do it every day and walk it, but for 10 baht, if you fancy doing that, that's under £1 in, you know, British money. Okay, so it's absolutely fantastic to be back here at Lek Pizza. Like I mentioned last time, it's called Lek Pizza, but it's essentially a Thai restaurant. It's a beautiful little local place that I happened to stumble across. There are many places like that here, don't get me wrong, but this is one that I really like. I'm going to go for tom yum goong and crab rice. Last time I just had steamed rice and a green Thai curry, so I thought this time I'll try something different. I might come in for the curry again in a couple of days, but always start it off with the Fanta. The prices here are very good. 100 baht, I believe she said, for the tom yum, and it's probably 50 for the pad thai. Sorry, I'm having the crab fried rice, so 70. There you go. It's looking at me now. So 70 plus a drink. It's going to be under 200 baht, and I'm looking forward to this. It should be good. What I like is about the Thai people, they're very honest. When I walked past here a couple of weeks ago when I first got here, I think pretty much he said, you're not the same. Hair different, yeah, you're not fat anymore. Okay, well, that's nice, but what you're essentially saying is, before that I was an absolutely fat bastard. But there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the little Baht bus tour. It was just a mini example really of the sort of things that you can go out and about and see, and for how much. I'm not a tour guide, I didn't want to go, you could literally use Baht buses. I think they go outside the town a little bit as well. You can go right down to Jomtien, you can go right down the other side of Pattaya, and it's a great way of getting around. That's the idea of me showing you that, not to, you know, give you a guided tour of the place. And as you can see, they were pretty bumpy, so yeah, they weren't really very sympathetic to my filming on there, so I had to try and have a steady hand. But hopefully you've got some decent shots there. It gives you an idea of what you can do for £1. Literally, I got around the whole town, £1. You know, and it could have been less than that, to be fair. I could have stayed on and worked out what the full routes are, but 40 baht, can't complain at that. It's not going to be nice going back to England and we're paying British prices. I've just sort of one potential slight flaw with it being empty in here at the moment. She's a really friendly lady, and when she's serving the food, she might want to sit here and have a chat. In the nicest possible way. I want to eat it and show you guys how nice it is, but I'm sure I can multitask. I'm a man after all. The smells are getting more pungent, more aromatic. Thai cooking and Thai food is, I'm going to keep saying it, it's got to be the best in the world. All the different flavours, all the aromas with it. And it's so healthy. If you eat the right sort of stuff, it is so healthy. I'm treating myself today to a fried crab rice, but even that, to be fair, I mean, it's crab. It's really good for you. If you avoid all the deep fried stuff, then you're laughing, really. It's not only about calories and MSG and saturated fat anyways, it is about other qualities and health benefits. And Thai food is packed with loads and loads of health benefits, mainly just the ingredients alone. Just so many like herbs and spices and vegetables that go into these things. I'm loving the green Thai curries that they have here, the little aubergines. I've said about them before, they're just different. They're not the sort of aubergines you get at home. I guess you could get them in like an Asian superstore or something at home. Home being the UK for me, as you can tell. But you just can't get them in most supermarkets. But in a way, I quite like that. I quite like the fact that when you come here, you have something completely different and authentic. Even if you get like a Thai meal at a Thai restaurant in the UK, it's never been the same as here, and it's literally 5 times the price, if not more. And I don't know why. No need for it to be that much. No need. I don't believe it. Last time I was here, they had a couple of little kids, like they were probably about 2 and 3 little girls, coming up punching me. Oh yeah, we like boxing. Go and find a boxing ring then, you know. But it was quite cute. And each time I walk past, I always say hello. So if I'm not eating here that day, I walk past, say hello, and I can see it's a really nice family-orientated thing. You know, often the kids are in here, and that's the thing with all these restaurants here. They rely so much on you know, sort of the local community sort of getting their food, and it's just that family-orientated, community-spirited environment that I really like about these sort of establishments. You hear family-run business at home, and you don't know really whether it's family-run business. I mean, sometimes it's family-run business, and they've got like 35 restaurants across the country. So yeah, technically still family-run. I mean, you know, are they still up in the head office, or are they working in the kitchen? You know, and that's good. It's a nice sign of progression. But I like these like independent places, just 1 or 2 people working here, doing good food, good service. Oh, and here we go as well. Look, here we go. Oh, okay, wow.
Tom yumกุ้งค่ะ
Thank you very much. Alright, so I've been looking forward to this for basically 2 years. Literally, I've been looking forward to coming here and trying this for 2 years. Oh, wow, absolutely wow. I'm going to go in for a little bit of the tom yum first and check out the flavour of that. Oh my word. Oh, that is beautiful. A nice spice to it as well, a nice after-kick spice. The sign of a good shrimp is if it just kind of falls away, which yeah, that kind of has. Oh, superb, superb. See what I did there? I'm going to get a bit with a massive big shrimp here. Oh, that just melted away. A beautiful, massive bit of shrimp. Oh, the flavours in tom yum are stunning. They're so complex. They're so complex. You have to be a bit careful with tom yum when you get like, because there's so many flavours going on, like big chunks of like ginger and lemongrass and things. You don't want to be chowing down on that. But on the other hand, you don't want to waste like what might be like a nice bit of mushroom or something. I'm going to try this crab fried rice. Oh, okay, let's see, crab fried rice. I'm going to have it dry. I want to try it on its own first. Bit of spice at the back of the throat there. I did ask her to make it spicy for me, even the rice. Oh, that crab. Oh, it's so sweet and succulent. The flies like it as well. Oh, that is really, really good. Got some, she said some sauce here. It's essentially a pot of chillies. Chilli splashing up in the eye there, it's nice. Oh, I just tried it with the rice and the soup together. Oh, that was lovely. My mouth's burning. That is a really, really good sign. If my mouth's burning, it's winning for me. Got crab, shrimp, galangal, lemongrass, basil leaves, rice, egg. What a perfect day, what a perfect day. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, absolutely beautiful. The number of times I choke when I eat this sort of food though, because you get a bit of rice in, because it's so thin, the sauce, you know, you stick it in your mouth and it's gone down your throat before you've even used your esophagus. A good sign with a well-cooked tom yum with shrimp is if the shrimp has just basically fallen off out of its shell in the cooking process, even while it's just sat here in the residual heat, you just get these lumps of shrimp in there and it's like, oh, that is fantastic. Oh, huge big chilies in that in here as well. She knows me well. And if you happen to get a big, you know, lump of something that you don't want in your mouth, just embrace it, you know. It's Thailand after all. If I haven't explained where this place is enough, and anyone's here local and they want to come down and check this place out, or you're coming over here soon, by all means send me a message, put a comment on, and I'll explain it that way. but we're just off South Pattaya Road, and it's kind of a road that connects South Pattaya Road, like a shortcut, if you like, with South Pattaya Road and 2nd Road, I think it is. Might be 3rd Road. Yeah, it's a bit further up. But you can see there all the ingredients that have gone into this. It really is packed full of flavours, packed full of ingredients. I'm absolutely done here, I'm stuffed. And that's the best 200 baht maximum, probably not even that I'm going to have spent here, without doubt. Stunning. Ross, FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you again.
Walking on the honeymoon. It's me and you. Walking on the